I got fired for protecting one kid from a bully, but now the whole school is about to learn a valuable lesson. When Emma witnesses the relentless bullying of Dean, a shy student at Greenland High School, she knows she must take action. Her courage to step in leads to her unexpected dismissal, but a surprising letter from an influential figure is about to change everything. Hello everyone, welcome to Stories to Heal. Today I am excited to share a new story with you. Don't forget to subscribe and watch to the end. At Greenland High School, a school known for its academic achievement and quality of teaching, there is a young teacher named Emma. An alumna of the school, Emma is proud to return to teach at the place that once shaped her. But while this school is known as a place of excellence in education, behind its success lies a major problem that continues to be ignored: bullying. Emma herself was a victim of bullying when she was a student there. As a shy and introverted girl, she was often the target of ridicule and violence from her peers. Although she reported it to the school, no significant action was taken. The bullies were given only a mild warning, which only made them more daring to bully Emma. This left a deep impression on Emma, and from then on she was determined to fight bullying if she ever got the chance. After years of dedicating herself to teaching at the school, Emma began to notice a similar pattern in a new student named Dean. Dean was a very shy child and tended to be the target of bullying by a group of older students. With her years of teaching experience, Emma soon realized that Dean, like herself, was reluctant to report the bullying incidents. Dean chose to cover it up and not reveal what was happening because he didn't want to add to the problem or make things worse. Seeing this situation, Emma felt very sorry and concerned for Dean. She felt a strong emotional connection, considering that she had experienced something similar in her past. So Emma decided to investigate further and try to find out more about Dean's experience, hoping to help change the student's fate so that he would not be trapped in the same situation she had been. One day, during the lunch break, Emma was in the classroom checking the assignments that had just been handed in by the students. While she was busy with her work, she saw through the classroom window that Dean was being bullied by 3 older students outside the room. Without hesitation, Emma immediately left the classroom and headed to the schoolyard. "Hey, what are you doing?" Emma shouted loudly as she approached the group of kids teasing Dean. "Ah, nothing, Miss Emma. We were just joking," one of them replied casually, trying to defuse the situation. "No, you guys are bullying Dean. I will report this to the school today," Emma said firmly. Dean, who was already very afraid of the bullies, tried to defend her. "No, Miss Emma. We were just playing around," he said in a hesitant voice. "No, Dean. I have been watching all of you for a long time. I know what really happened, and I will not keep quiet," Emma said in a serious tone. "Believe me, I've been in your shoes before. If you keep letting them do this, they won't stop. But if you stand up for yourself, they'll know they can't go on like this." With a heavy heart, Dean finally followed Emma to the principal's office, although he was very worried and afraid of the consequences. Emma clearly told the principal what had happened, explaining that the bullying that some students had been doing to Dean had been going on for a long time and should not have been allowed to continue. The principal, who looked a little uncomfortable, listened to Emma's report and said, "Miss Emma, you know the school rules. You shouldn't have intervened directly in this matter. We will investigate, but for now you can go back to class." Emma felt a little relieved, even though she knew the school probably wouldn't take strong enough action. She hoped that the report would at least open people's eyes. But the next day, something unexpected happened. Emma was called into the principal's office. "I'm sorry, Miss Emma. We have to dismiss you," the principal said with a straight face. Emma was shocked. "What? Why?" "I was just trying to help a student who was being bullied," she said in a choked voice. "You broke school rules by intervening directly." "We can't let that happen," the principal replied. Emma was very disappointed. She never thought that her actions in defending a student who was being bullied would actually cost her her job. She left the principal's office with mixed feelings and immediately packed her things in the classroom. News of her dismissal quickly spread throughout the school, and everyone started talking about it. When Dean heard that Emma had been fired for defending him, he felt very guilty. For several days, he couldn't talk to his parents about his feelings or what had happened. Finally, when he had the courage, Dean told his parents everything. Dean's parents were shocked and angry to hear that their child had been bullied all this time and that the one person who tried to stand up for him had been fired. Dean's father, a well-known philanthropist in town who often donated heavily to the school, could not accept this treatment. He immediately wrote a letter to the school demanding that Emma be reinstated. When the letter reached the school, they were shocked. They knew very well that Dean's father was one of the school's biggest donors, and that they would lose a lot of financial benefits if they did not comply with his request. After a meeting, the school finally decided to reinstate Emma. Emma, who was shocked to hear this good news, was immediately informed by the school. The next day, she returned to school with mixed feelings, happy, confused, and relieved. All the teachers and students greeted her warmly, and even Dean and some of his classmates gave her a big welcome. Her classroom was decorated with cheerful decorations as a token of gratitude for her efforts. A few days after the incident, Dean's parents invited Emma to their home as a token of gratitude. They gave her money and expressed their deep gratitude that Emma had helped their son and fought for the truth despite the great consequences. Over time, the bullying culture at Greenland High School began to decline significantly. The school began to implement stricter and more disciplinary policies against bullies, which made more students feel safer and more open to reporting any incidents they experienced or witnessed related to bullying. Emma and Dean became important symbols of the positive changes taking place at the school. They both proved that the courage to speak out and compassion for others could overcome the fear and indifference that had previously prevailed. Dean, who has now completed his education and graduated from the school, will never forget the service Emma provided him. To Dean, Emma is not just a teacher of academics, but an angel in human form who has patiently and lovingly helped him overcome the fear that haunted him and rebuild his previously shattered self-esteem. Dean will be indebted to her for the rest of his life for all the support and help Emma has given him. This story has been a source of deep inspiration for many students at Greenland High School. They now realize that they are not alone in facing their challenges, and that there are many people who are truly willing to stand up for them and support them every step of the way. The school is now known not only as a place where students' academic potential is nurtured and developed, but also as an educational institution where the values of humanity, empathy, and solidarity are paramount. It is a place where each individual is valued and where the spirit of helping one another thrives. Emma and Dean, despite their different roles in the story, maintain a harmonious and respectful relationship. Her story is an invaluable reminder that true education is not only about teaching knowledge and skills, but also about building character, instilling strong moral values, and ensuring that the future of the younger generation is well protected. Like this story? Click like to subscribe to more stories, and share your thoughts in the comments section.